To start with superdelegates, I'm a superdelegate. I don't have a cape or a jetpack or anything like that. And I'm a superdelegate because I'm the chair of the party in Massachusetts. And that essentially defines what a superdelegate is. Someone who's a delegate to the convention because of some other office they hold. A quick history lesson, which I learned in this past couple of months. Elaine Kmark, who is who's at the Kennedy School at Harvard, is also a member of the Democratic National Committee and is a superdelegate by virtue of that. She was part of the commission or committee back in the 70s that set up the concept of superdelegates. And I was on a radio show with her, and I learned from listening to her, why do we have these? You know, I mean, some people think it's a good idea or a bad idea, but it's always interesting to find out back when they started, why did they start superdelegates? And as she describes it, it was a reaction to a number of conventions, but particularly 1968, where there was a troubling convention and a troubling process of selecting a presidential nominee. And one of the factors that people realized coming out of that convention is many of the party's leaders, the governors, the congresspeople, the United States senators, and so forth, the chairs of the local parties, were not delegates to that convention. And why is that? The reason is in order to become delegates to the convention, they had to run in a local election process. And Congressman X thought that it would be less advantageous for him or her to run against their constituents to secure that spot. So in a lot of cases, those national party leaders stepped back, and understandably, for local political reasons. The problem with that is, however, in November, we need all those people bought into this selection, wherever it lands. We need them to have been part of this. And what they realized is after those kind of processes, sometimes those people that weren't part of it sort of were like, well, it wasn't me. You know, they weren't part of the results, so it was easy to back up. So there was a decision made back